Yo, what's going on? It's your man Mixed by DotCom, and I'm live with my co-host
Stephanie with Live Light.
And this is If the Walls Could Talk, man, a podcast, just, you know what I'm saying, us giving our views, our opinions, getting y'all some insight and some game on this here music industry. I know a lot of y'all trying to get into it, trying to figure it out. It's not an easy task. Kind of like one of the little jigsaw puzzles. I know y'all probably don't know about that with all these phones and shit, but back in the day, you used to have these puzzles called jigsaw puzzles. Had a whole bunch of little bit ass pieces. And you really had to focus and concentrate to put this shit together. Same way this music business shit is. You gotta really concentrate, focus, and put this shit together. Mm-hmm. If you know anything about me or Stephanie, we are always, constantly just, you know what I'm saying, research, working, putting in time, you know what I'm saying? The shit just don't happen overnight. But then you get, you know what I'm saying, artist Forever Young coming here and he wanna just think he the hottest shit since goddamn Grease. You know, do one song and he just expect the whole world to bow down to him, and it don't work like that. So, you know what I'm saying, on this episode, I thought that I will begin to talk about one of the main reasons why a lot of y'all artists is not getting the access, the acceptance, the placements, the treatment that you should be getting. And that's because of fake views. And I know right now you like, oh shit, is he talking about me? Is it me with the fake views? Yeah, it probably is. There's a lot of y'all got these fake views. You know, you so thirsty to be accepted and appreciated and wanted by people that you'll buy these views and you'll, you know, buy these services that's supposed to help, you know what I'm saying, promote and distribute your music and get your views up, but it's fake. And like, when you go into the system, which y'all don't realize is when you know, have a label clearance like Stephanie does, and you can go into the back office of the system and you pull up everything and you see that the shit fake, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that even deters you more from running work with these artists. Stephanie, what's your opinion on these fake views and these fake pages and all this?
When you do the fake views and the fake stream, you're not doing that but fooling yourself. If you don't have no real audience, how do you know who is your music for? It's really not no point of having a bunch of ghost followers and ghost pages streaming you, because when you get with a marketer, they're going to ask you, let me see your numbers, and let me check your audience. And they start seeing that you're streaming somewhere in, so what's a place? Somewhere all the way in India some damn where. They're going to be like, why is you even streaming out there? Why is you getting these numbers? Nobody even know you out there.
Right. Nigga from Alabama streaming in Belarus or Brussels or something.
Yeah, it just don't make no sense. So nobody wants to do stuff the organic way because it takes too long. They just want to drop music, and just, like you said, think somebody's supposed to listen to it. They're supposed to just find their audience.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with finding your audience, artists, you know. Don't think that I'm trying to, you know, belittle you or talk down. I'm just trying to give you some game. I'm just trying to give you some understanding so you really see what's going on. When you organically go out there, and see, this is the problem. A lot of y'all problem is communication skills. Y'all do not realize communication runs the nation. I was just talking to my cousin yesterday. Pat, I gotta go ahead and put you, you know what I'm saying, on blast. But I was just talking to him yesterday because when Cuz first moved here from Denver, you know, he was trying to be like up under me, you know, trying to do the engineering and the production and shit. And I'm like, Cuz, that's not you. You a people person. You know, this nigga graduated Auburn University. You know what I'm saying? He a Kappa. You know what I'm saying? He know how to have conversations that other people might not necessarily have. It's always like, have you ever heard the saying a woman can get in doors that a man can't?
Yep.
It's the same way with certain people. Different individuals can get in different positions that a normal person can't. Like with me, I don't have time to sit around and do different things that other people might necessarily have time to do. Now, Cuz is at the radio station. Shout out to motherfucking Pat, you know what I'm saying? Coastal Red Entertainment over there, Hot 107.9. He done worked his move to the radio, you know what I'm saying? He's rubbing elbows with the execs, you know, playing golf, doing lunch. You gotta work your move that works best for you. The same way with these artists. Y'all think because everything is so digital now that you can go into the studio, record the song, airdrop it to your phone, upload it on social media, and distribution platforms, and now you think the world's supposed to listen to it. How? We don't know who the fuck you are.
And there's a million of them doing the same thing.
Like, it's hard to listen to an artist or want to engage in an artist and you don't know nothing about them. You just, boom, here you go. And there's another thing that we could talk about, including with the fake views. You know, you click on your Instagram, your Facebook, whatever social media platform, and boom, here go a DM, and it's a YouTube link to a video, and they're saying, check my video out.
Oh my God.
Like, nigga, I don't even know, who are you?
I hate when y'all send me YouTube links, any type of links. If you want me to take you serious, send me your EPK. So when I click on your EPK, everything about you is already in there. Your bio, your video links, any music you got out, all that is already there. I ain't gotta be trying to go on YouTube and then turn around and try to figure out who you are. Because who you are is what's gonna make me like you or fuck with you or want to listen to your music. Just sending me a YouTube link and want me to go view it, that's not gonna make me become a fan. That's not how you get fans.
And artists, you gotta learn and I don't want to use this as a bad sense, but you gotta learn the art of finesse in the sense of working your move. Now, this is what I mean by this. I remember I had a friend of mine that was telling me about how he got a job as a live sound engineer at this venue. He said that basically when they were building the venue, he got in good with the owner. Didn't let the owner know he knew shit about the music, just got in good with the owner. They worked out, played basketball, golf, you know what I'm saying, whatever they did or whatever. Then when the venue got open and the owner started looking for staff or whatever, and he got ready to hire for his live sound guy, boom, there Craig was like, hey, Jeff, I do live sound. He was already the man friend, so of course he's gonna say, well, take a shot at it. He didn't have to hit him with a DM, hey, watch my video to see me doing live sound and not even know who you are. So what I mean by the finesse is, artists, you gotta learn how to get in the DM and, hey, DotCom, what's going on? My name Craig, man. I'm from, you know what I'm saying, Savannah. You know, I'm a new artist and I'm just wanted to lock in with you and say, hey, man, I see what you're doing and I support you. That'll make me want to engage in you quicker than, hey, man, check out my video.
Are you looking for artists to manage? First thing they hit me up, it ain't no hello, how is your day, how you doing? It just, are you looking for artists to manage? And Lord, don't let me not answer them quick enough, because then they swear up and down you not being businesslike.
I mean, is that how y'all do it in the DM with the girls? Now y'all just dump in like, shit, hey, you trying to fuck? Because, I mean, y'all ain't got no kind of finesse or nothing with it. Like, you know, back in the day, that's what I always stress, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you had to have some game to get some pussy. You couldn't have this fake image online of this nigga that you ain't, and then just a girl wanna fuck you. You had to go up to her, talk to her, take her out, present yourself. She had to like what you had going on. Nowadays, y'all motherfuckers just space ghost fucking. Like, it's crazy, this weird shit, but in the music business, you gotta learn the art of finesse when it comes to not getting over on people, but getting into a situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like
every hustle comes with a finesse.
Yeah, but y'all act like y'all don't get
they,
it. Like,
they act like they too cool to like work their move. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
They too cool.
Y'all niggas think y'all too cool to work y'all
Or they
move.
feel like they begging, or they like, you know, begging for your support or your attention. No, it's not.
And let me tell you something about these female artists. These female artists are not too cool. Like, they shooting they shot the way a nigga would shoot his shot when you trying to holler at a chick. They like,
females are more aggressive.
yeah, they're like, hey, DotCom, how you going on, sexy, man? Look, I just want to let you know I'm an artist from, you know what I'm saying, Baltimore. I've been watching you for 8 months, you know what I'm saying, looking all good, blase. Okay, now I'm going to go check the page out just to see if she really an artist or she's somebody trying to slide. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know how to work that shit. It's the same way when you try to go get a job. Are you going to go try to go get a job job with some raggedy shoes, flip-flops or whatever, your pants hanging off your ass, a wife beat on, your face ain't washed, are you gonna, clean yourself up, groom yourself up, and put on the proper attire to go do what you need to do? Like, y'all gotta realize, I see why now you got so many black people like Monique and all these people talking about like y'all females wearing y'all bonnets in public and shit like that. It's not that we are ashamed of it as a culture, but it just make you look like you just being lazy, like you don't get no fuck. Like, nigga, you can walk out the door today, especially in Atlanta, you can walk out the door and see anybody, your favorite celebrity, your favorite athlete, your favorite, whoever. But these motherfuckers will go outside like they ain't got a care in the world. Like, they just, hey, man, I'm here.
Yeah, there's a lot of that down here.
I don't get it.
A lot of that.
In this music industry, it's all about presentation. What you don't understand is it's the entertainment business. It's for our entertainment. You gotta wanna look at this motherfucker first. You gotta be presented as a certain way. That's why when you turn on the videos, Baby Dirt, the Migos, all these boys got on all this drip, all this jewelry. And that's another topic that we gonna cover. I'm jumping off line real quick, but I'm gonna just talk about this. Let's talk about this designer drip right now. Independent artists. Listen to me. You cannot fucking afford no Christian Dior and you driving a fucking Impala. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not even sugarcoating this shit, bro. I be with them niggas when they go in these fucking stores. These folks spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on 4, 5, 6 pieces of merchandise. Y'all ain't got this kind of bag. Because if you had the kind of bag to afford that fake ass Dior, that fake ass Louis, that fake ass Gucci you wearing, your music would sound up to par. If you can afford a goddamn $2,000 goddamn Christian Dior shirt, you can afford a goddamn $1,000 mix. If you can afford some 1,100 goddamn Louis goddamn slides or whatever, you can afford goddamn to get your shit professionally produced. Stop using these nigga free YouTube beats and all that shit. See, that's where the shit don't add up. It's kind of like looking in the dope game back in the day. You couldn't be on the block with no fake dope. The junkies gonna come beat your ass. And the niggas on the block ain't gonna help you because you got the fake pack. Now, if you part of a clique and y'all booming some real shit and a nigga try to, do something, then that's a different. But if you out there trying to, hustle some fake shit, hey, a nigga gonna let you do it because that's what you do. But once these niggas start whooping your ass, it ain't like the block gonna come to your defense because they know what you doing. So then you wanna turn around, you wanna be a rapper, right? And I hate to say it like this, but nigga know you might not have no car or whatever, but boom, you popping out the house with the, Zara jeans and the Christian Dior and the new Louis drip and, you got the Zaza, you got the this, you got the that. Come on, man, make that shit make sense. Your hood ain't fucking with you because they know you fake.
And I want to jump in real quick. Now, some designer is okay, like when you're taking a professional photo shoot or whatever. But even then, create your own brand and put your own stuff out there. Like, why is you wearing all this name brand stuff and you got your own t-shirts you can sell? You got your own merch you can sell. Why are you supporting somebody else's business?
Exactly.
That's the only thing I would say about it. It's not, an image is important, so people do relate to designer clothes, but you should already be making some money before you decide to go out here and get some designer clothes. Every time somebody go on your Instagram, they should be seeing you with something with your name on it or something that you're selling besides your music. You should be wearing your own stuff. Like, that's the only thing I can really say about that. I'm not all the way against artists wearing designer because, image do matter.
Okay, please don't let this go over y'all head. Like I said, artists, if you don't have your music professionally done, why are you wearing designer and your music sound like Walmart? Don't let it go over your head of what I'm saying. It's not the act of wearing the designer. I had an Instagram comment and Stephanie both saying they don't totally agree. Don't miss what I'm getting at. It doesn't make sense when you're wearing the designer drip and your music sound like shit. That's all I'm saying.
Or when they wearing designer clothes, I look on your Instagram, but you want me to do something for you for free. But every page I see you wearing some designer clothes, but when it comes to me, you act like you can't pay for nothing.
Right, or you coming here with supposedly, you know what I'm saying, you got $15,000, $20,000 worth of merchandise on, but then you want me to cut my price on the mix and the master. Or I'm too high for recording. $125 an hour too high to record with .com. Nigga, you got on $7,500 worth of clothes. What the fuck? But see, it's fake. Or you done jug for it. So that's all I'm saying. Like, artists, make it make sense. You feel what I'm saying? Put the shit together where it needs to be put together. That's all I'm trying to say about that. Now, I got another topic that a lot of people been asking about. Me and Stephanie talk about this all the time. I do them. And I'm not against them, but I'm against the way they are being conducted right now. And that is these showcases. Man, listen. Back in the day, the showcase was the way for the indie artists to present themselves to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to leave the studio and go out there and see if somebody fucking with your music.
Those are only means of exposure.
Now, man, y'all slutting these showcases the fuck out. Like, come on, bro, what the hell? Y'all want to charge these artists all these money to get in these showcases, then you really ain't offering no kind of incentive. Okay, I'm going to use, some niggas might offer, like a car or some money or jewelry or some shit like that. But then, and I've been to some, and I'm going to say it like this. You'll have an artist that's dope as fuck. Like, you be like, oh my God, everybody in the crowd vibing to this artist and everything, and don't nobody know the fuck it is. But then you'll have this one artist that, okay, the song cool, yeah, I'm fucking with it, but they'll win the showcase. And then the artists that are in the showcase want to start complaining about it was rigged, it was set up, and it was shit like that. And I mean, Stephanie, what's your opinion on that? Because I have always felt that a showcase is what you make it. It's not a concert. It's not birthday bash. It's not like, summer jam. It's a showcase.
I tell any artist that I work with, anytime you do a showcase, don't expect nothing out of it. Don't go up in there expecting to win or expecting to really get anything out of it. Just go there for the exposure. These people are doing showcases because they're able to pull a lot of people together. They're able to provide you with exposure that it seems like you can't do yourself. So at the end of the day is, if you're paying an Instagram influencer to promote your song in front of their fan base or whatever, it's no different kind of when you're kind of paying somebody, a decent amount of money. I ain't talking about like up there in the thousands or whatever. But if this particular person got a good can bring out a lot of people, then yeah, it's okay to go ahead and do, because you don't have a fan base. You need their exposure. So yeah, go ahead and do something like that because you might get some fans. But if you're in there to win a car, win some money, if you're just going there because you want a handout and then it don't work and then you upset, oh, this is a scam, they already knew. Like, don't go in there with that mindset like you're trying to get something out of it. Just go in there with the mindset as, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get some fans. I'm going to get somebody to actually rock with me. I'm going to put my music out there, my IG out there, my Spotify out there, and I hope somebody actually go stream or go download my music. That's the only thing you should be thinking about doing.
Nah, for real. I mean, I feel the exact same way. Like, even when I did my showcases, first and foremost, I never judged. I always had people judge, so I didn't want people to think that it was a biased decision, because I've been in positions like that. I definitely understand how the artist would feel. But at the same time, artists, you have to realize it's a showcase. Like, it's not a life-changing event.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? It's a way for you to gain, like Stephanie said, some fans, which you don't have. And a lot of times y'all go to these showcases and you don't even know how to engage in the fans.
They would not network. That I went to a showcase. I'm about, what was that showcase we went to? Takeoff?
Yeah, take off ATL.
Okay, I went
take off ATL.
I went to a showcase. I went to a few showcases. And after the artists perform, they get off stage and anybody they bring with them, they all leave. Like nobody stayed in network. There was people there in the crowd that could have changed their life, but the first thing they do is get off the stage and go leave. Take their people and go leave. They don't interact with nobody, network with nobody. Every showcase I went to act like they was too cool to interact with anybody. And I'm like, what was the point of you paying your money to get on stage and do this and you're not trying to get no fans? Like, what was the whole, it didn't make sense. What is you here for? So that's one thing I want to say. If you're going to do a showcase, don't go in it trying to get no prize, no money, no nothing, win nothing. Go in it and try to win somebody's like on your Instagram, or go try to get somebody to download your song or something like that. That's the only thing that you need to be focused on.
I'm telling you, man, you better use the showcase as a trap, man, to try to get you, like you used to do in trap, 10 new clientele. Hey, man, I need 10 new fans every showcase I go to. You gotta look at it like that. Like, y'all trying to go thinking you finna be the hottest act and got the biggest click or the freshest gear on and all that, man, listen.
And then get off stage and leave.
Just don't know what you be missing out on a lot of these showcases. Like, I am, for one, not against the showcase. I love going to showcases. I get bored around Atlanta a lot, and I just leave the studio and pop up at a showcase, you know what I'm saying? Roll me a couple blunts, just fade in the background, just listen to some different music. So it's like, you never know who be in these buildings, especially here in Atlanta, bro. Now, I can't speak for, you know what I'm saying, a city that don't have as much influence in the culture as Atlanta does. But man, in Atlanta, I've been to a lot of different spots, a lot of these showcases, and me and a lot of my industry partners be in there for real, looking for talent, you know what I'm saying? So artists, please, when y'all do these showcases, like Stephanie said, don't go in there looking and try to get a deal with QC or Drake or somebody like that. Like, go in there and get you some fans. Go in there and network. Find you a team. You know, if you trying to put you a team together, there might be a videographer or a manager or a merch person or somebody in the crowd that might be an asset to your team.
And stop showing up empty-handed. Use them showcases to pass your t-shirts out, pass your cards out. Do something. Don't be showing up empty-handed. Get on the stage, do your song, jump off, and then go leave, and then get on Instagram and be like, this was a scam. I feel like I ain't got nothing out of it. Like, that was you. That's all you. But I will say I'm against certain showcases where they're so high, they kind of force, our young, the young generation to go out here in these streets, to go out here to try to come up with $5,000-$6,000 just so they can get on stage. Like, I'm totally against that. A showcase shouldn't be so high that, damn near only drug dealers or scammers or strippers or somebody like that could be the only ones to go up on these stages. Like, that's the only thing I'm against.
Oh, well, there goes the last topic for this episode. I wanted to definitely do a scam alert and let y'all know what to look out for. Stephanie, you always, on the internet doing a lot of research. What are some of the key red alerts you look out for when it comes to dealing with these scams? Because I know it's a lot of them out there. And y'all know what I'm talking about now. From the ones when the folks call your phone talking about the car insurance, the T-Mobile text message that talking about you the one, all this shit. Like, what y'all feel about these?
For me, one of the biggest scams that everybody hit me up about is when they get them emails saying they from a record label trying to get you to buy something. A record label or A&R Unless you reached out to them and actually spoke to a person, they're not sending you no email. A lot of these artists swear up and down, like somebody like Jada Kiss or Mary J. Blige and them want to help them promote or support their track or whatever on Instagram. All that's scam. These folks is not hitting y'all up like that. And like another thing where a lot of these so-called record labels is charging artists for services. I mean, not charging for services, but charging them to, like, listen to their music. What else they do? Distribution. If a record label wants you, they automatically should have distribution. If they want to deal with you, they can automatically put you under their distribution. You don't have to be charged but out of the ass type of money just to be up underneath. You should not be paying to be part of a label. If a label really wants you, they're going to pay for everything. They're going to pay for your flight to come out. They're going to put you under distribution. They're going to support you and put the money up, their time up. They're going to do all that. They're not having you come in there and paying for a meeting. A A&R, a real A&R, do not charge. They're not supposed to charge. You're not going to hear Sony's going out, and I'm part of Sony's. You're not going to hear them going out and saying like, yeah, you come over here and give me $1,000 and I'm going to get your song over here and get the song up to the big. No, if they're doing that, that's not, it's not right. They don't supposed to do that. My artist just got signed, and he can tell you they flew him out. They paid for his room. They did his studio. They did everything before they signed. They did everything. They didn't ask him for a dime. The only thing they told him to do is get us the music. That's the only thing they wanted from him. So now I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. You're just putting money into the label so the label can turn around and put it into their main artist. That's
exactly.
it. They're just using you.
And a lot of times it don't even be the label. Like, that's what I was saying. I've been at QC going on 8 years. I ain't never heard of a exec saying they sending an email out to an artist. Mm-hmm. A lot of times they'll reach down, through different affiliates with the label to get in contact with the artist or the artist camp and have the artist actually pull up. And then we meet with them that way. So, even from flying artists in, like Stephanie said, I've heard all kind of shit, people telling me, yeah, man, I got an email from Coach K saying, they want to meet with me, blase, but I got to buy $2,000 worth of merch. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Coach ain't asked for no $2,000 worth of merch. Like,
these labels got money.
So, first and foremost, if a motherfucker asking you for some money, 9 times out of 10, it's a scam.
And I gotta say this, and like I said, I'm not talking about nobody, no company, but I don't understand is why are artists so anxious to be under a label that they're willing to give their money to a label in hopes of what? Of what, making your money back? Like, where is the rational thinking in this? Like, you're giving a record label $5,000 to do what?
Because ain't the dope game. We ain't trying to flip no money with you.
Yeah, like, now, I do charge for the paperwork or whatever. If you're not my artist and you come to me and say, Stephanie, I want Universal, there's fees and license that have to be done. So yes, you have to cover them. I'm not paying for it because you're not my artist. So yes, I do make sure the artist pay for that. But if you're my artist ain't paying for no distribution. My artist right now is under distribution and they're not paying nowhere. It's either I'll cover that part or tell them they'll cover that part. But at the end of the day, they get all their money. They're not getting charged no $5,000-$6,000 to get no distribution. Like, what is y'all getting out of it?
Now, this isn't to say that it doesn't cost to play in the music business.
It does cost to play.
But know what the fuck you're supposed to pay for.
And who you're paying.
Meetings with labels coming from emails aren't valid. Nah, I'm going to use this as an example because, shout out to Hype Magazine and Just Jay. My son Jay, I'm going to use her as an example. You can pay Jay for a label meeting because she's been in the industry that long. She has relationships with 90% of the motherfuckers you want to meet with. But let me tell you what her fee's gonna cover. Her fee's gonna cover her and whoever you're meeting with time. It's not gonna be like Stephanie said, no $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Because that's not even worth a person's time in that aspect, if you can understand what I'm talking
I don't care
about.
how many artists they broke into the industry.
Right, ain't nobody charging you no fucking $3,000, $4,000 an hour. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta rationally think about that shit. Now, if a motherfucker come up to you and be like, hey, bro, man, I can goddamn get you in with, you know what I'm saying, blase, man, you know, like 500 or some shit like that, 1,500. That's, you know, that's feasible if you know this is a reliable person and it's, you know what I'm saying, some good shit. But if a nigga hitting you with an email talking about some, yeah, man, 5,000 and we gonna fly you out and blase, bro, for 5,000, if you just slow down and think about it, you could fly yourself out and do all that damn shit yourself. So what the fuck you gonna do that for?
$10,000, you can get a whole marketing plan to break your damn self. Like, you're giving somebody else. I seen some shit recently where a label was charging $10,000 just to do what? Record, couple of photo shoots, distribution, just shit on there like you can do by yourself, and it will cost you probably $2,000 at the max. Most of it might even be cheaper if you know somebody, or if you do your own album cover, if you know how to record yourself or whatever. Half of that shit, it is not necessary to get somebody $10,000. If you got $10,000 to give somebody, put that towards a marketer. Have somebody blow your song up on YouTube, Spotify, or get your Instagram going. Like, that's the only thing you should be worried about.
And that's a fact, Jack. Hey, man, I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, took notes, you know what I'm saying, paid attention, especially those of y'all that tuned in live. This is what we do, man. We just, you know, I'm not gonna say we sick and tired, but we trying to do away with the madness with, you know, all the scamming and the finessing and, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of our indie artists really don't know what to do. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from Alabama. That's what I came into the industry to do. I came into the industry so I can learn how to help other independent artists, because when I was in my 20s and, you know what I'm saying, we was doing our music thing, everything was, you know what I'm saying, pop, we were making good money and everything, but it was like, we were scared to make that final step, you know what I'm saying, to go get signed because so many artists were getting scammed. You know, coming from Alabama, you ain't know nothing about no fucking paperwork or, you know what I'm saying, none of that shit. So I feel a lot of y'all artists. I feel the majority of y'all artists. Young, you know what I'm saying, naive, you got the talent, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what to do with it. So all you gotta do is just tune in, man, follow along, man. Or tap in, you know what I'm saying, we both on IG, you know what I'm saying, me and Stephanie ain't hard to get in contact with. You can reach out to us, ask us any questions. Feel free to come by the studio, you know what I'm saying, book your session. Right here in Atlanta, man, we easy to reach, man. But this is what we do it for, man. The independent artists, man, we trying to make a way, trying to create a path, because y'all just don't know. Every time y'all go to sleep, man, they always create another way to hinder y'all independent artists from getting in, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to talk about that next week.
Right now, y'all don't even know. They done already switched the game up on y'all. Y'all independent artists is going to be hard for y'all to get in the next 2 years. So you got to realize, like, if you gonna do this shit, man, you gotta do this shit seriously. It's like these niggas that work out every day. The reason they got damn bodies looking the way they do it because they're dedicated to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you really serious about it, man, you gotta buckle down, man, get dedicated, man. You gotta do this shit on a daily basis. It's not hard. I've seen a lot of y'all kids come up as independent artists. Niggas didn't even wanna rap for real. And now they on top of the world. So can be done, it can be possible, man. It's your man Mixed by DotCom, and I'm live with Miss Stephanie. Hey, man, this is If the Walls Could Talk, man. We enjoyed y'all, man. We'll catch y'all next time. But before we get up out of here, this week's featured artist, Baby Simba, Wild Wild West. You heard it here first on
Oh, that nigga just was not playing.
Taking trips to Wild Wild West, thugging in the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West. Taking trips to Wild Wild West, thugging in the Wild Wild West. Let's go. Wild Wild West. Let's go. I remember them days in the rain. I was broke party, I walkin' with twins, and they both I was in, and they both I was in. Only with family, don't fuck with no friends, and I got a black car, yeah, that's bands in my pants. They wanna be, but can't show me a band. They not all, yeah, they really a fan. Let's keep it a band, I ain't shaking no hands. You told me I wouldn't be nothing, I turned my nut into something. Ain't wanna claim it, but now you my cousin. They ain't showing love, but they say that they love me. Ain't doing no loving, no trust. I watch her cheat on her husband. Know that I'm young, but she still wanna fuck me. She know that I am, and she know that she lucky.
We came from rags to rich. We for the baddest bitch. We got a block with the snitch. They gave my cousin a sentence. Damn, ain't seen my cousin a minute. Be talking that shit, but they not by their business. One nigga already by business. We'll see that he comes to this scene. He ain't leaving a witness.
Taking trips to Wild Wild West, thuggin' in the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West. Taking trips to Wild Wild West, thuggin' in the Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West, Wild Wild West.
You already know what the fuck going on. You know who really doing this shit. Fuck your good, hop on the flight, nigga. I be on flights every other week, nigga. Nigga can't afford this shit, nigga. Turn the fuck up. You already know what the fuck going on. Me too, nigga. I'm up right now, nigga. Fuck all that up.